So imagine, if you will, the stressors faced by military service members, to include stress that's caused from deployments, especially when members are exposed to combat situations, separation from family, or simply just having to work long hours. To combat against the many stressors, the military has implemented mindfulness and meditation tools to build resiliency. Aloha, my name is Stephanie Gomban, and I am a technical sergeant in the U.S. Air Force. Throughout my 18-year career, I have seen how stress affects many of my fellow comrades, some of whom have attempted suicide. So when the service offered a program to us to facilitate as resiliency instructors, I immediately jumped on board to become a certified RTA, or Resiliency Training Assistant. Resiliency programs are available in every branch of service, but I will talk about it from an Air Force standpoint since that's what I've been certified in. And it is my intent to persuade you of the importance of this program's implementation, explaining how it promotes resiliency and overall well-being. Some of the things I will touch on today are how it combats stress, the role of these resiliency programs in the military, and of course, their benefits. Let's begin by answering the question, what in the world are military stressors anyway? So according to Health.mil 2023, combat and operational stress reactions are defined as physical, emotional, cognitive, or behavioral reactions, adverse consequences, or psychological injuries of service members who have been exposed to stressful or traumatic events, whether in combat or military operations. And this is according to DoD instruction 6490.05. Military stress involves physical, emotional, cognitive, and behavioral reactions to challenges like combat operations and simply being separated from loved ones. This stress can manifest as intense short-term reactions and extend to long-term issues affecting a member's overall well-being. The military is taking steps to be proactive instead of reactive, and throughout countless studies, mindfulness and meditation techniques have proven to be powerful tools that build resiliency. Resiliency programs like RTA focuses on building mental, physical, and social and spiritual fitness to ensure service members can handle stress and maintain emotional mission readiness and the ability to adapt and therefore thrive in the face of adversity. Mindful.org explains mindfulness as the mind is fully attending to what's happening, to what you're doing, to the space you're moving through. I'm sure that may seem like just a lot of words. So let me explain how I understand it. We get so bombarded with what's going on in our heads that we become consumed with obsessive thoughts regarding things that are happening or may happen, and ultimately we become anxious. Mindfulness helps us bring us back to the present moment. It is the basic human ability to be fully present, aware of where we are and what we're doing, and not overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. The best part is it's already inside of us. You just have to learn how to access it. And you can access mindfulness through meditation. Research from the Mayo Clinic, no date, explains that meditation has been studied in their clinical trials, and the overall evidence supports that meditation is effective for various conditions to include stress, anxiety, pain, depression, insomnia, and hypertension, which is otherwise known as high blood pressure. There have been preliminary research that supports that meditation can also help people with asthma and fibromyalgia, and it can help you experience emotions and thoughts with greater balance and acceptance, and it improves attention, decrease job burnout, and even improve sleep. So because there are proven holistic benefits in mindfulness and meditation practice, there is a growing interest in the military's use of these techniques. The Air Force is shifting its culture to embrace this holistic practice, hence the implementation of mindful practices. As an RTA, I provide resiliency training and support to the 624th regional support group located on Joint Base Pearl Harbor, Hickam, Hawaii. I host this training at least on an annual basis and on demand. To become an RTA in the Air Force, first you must be selected by senior leaders and attend a week long course. You then have mandatory hours of resiliency training you must provide to the force. There is a growing need for this program as its practices are implemented into the first term Airmen Center, the professional education, military education program, and even in our commander's courses. Just to recap, there are numerous research findings to include from the world renowned Mayo Clinic on the medical benefits to practicing mindfulness and meditation practices. The military has found its practice increases resiliency amongst its members dealing with stressors. And in my humble opinion, as an RTA, it is an amazing program, and I am on board with the military's push for more initiatives. Mindfulness and meditation are great stepping stones to taking care of your mental health. Members should be encouraged to participate in these resiliency tools to help achieve overall well-being in their military careers. Thank you.